Hello everyone, welcome to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker episode 3. In the previous episode we fought off a bunch of assassins that were attacking Lady Jamandi's house, mansion, sorry Lady Jamandi. And it turns out that our friend, between brackets, Tartuccio, was a little snake. He tried to frame me for being a spy, and that led to the group being split up. And Tartuccio took off with Jaital and Harem. So the companions that chose to accompany my character, Grenn, are Linzi the Bard, Amiri the Barbarian, and Valerie the Fighter. Now we are about to leave Restov. And as you can tell, this map is huge. I had no idea the map would be this big. So all of this is going to be explored at some point in the game. But the first task is to locate Oleg Leviton's trading post. So that's where we're heading. And we are underway. Oh boy. Okay, so we have some characters who are near death, it seems. So I need to keep them back. Grenn, you can stay back. Linzi, you can sing a song. The Smilodon is going to charge a what's that? A Thylacine? What is that? I have, I've never heard of that, actually.
Let us strike as one!
Yes! Let's strike as one! Go! Smilodon, why are you not charging as I instructed? A critical hit from Valerie. And okay, that wasn't too hard of a fight, although Valerie got bitten apparently by one of these creatures. Okay, so let's loot the bodies. We can skin them, get some pelts, collect the pelts, and then head on out. I don't assume that this is a big area. Ah, no, okay. It's just like a small encounter area. And we're back on the road. The miniature tumbles over. And we continue our trip. Who else is gonna...
Be nice, don't you think?
Oh. Resting. Yes, we can rest. So, let's see. Hunting is required for a rest. The rest will take some time. Alright, so let's manage our rest. Okay, so lore nature, I'm most likely going to be the person with the highest skill level in that, yes, so I'll do the hunting. Stealth is gonna be the highest on Linzi, I assume. I don't think Amiri has... No, she's not very stealthy. And then we have to see who has the highest perception, Valerie or Amiri apparently. So Valerie is going to do the cooking with a -1, and she needs to get to a difficulty class of 20. Oh boy. Okay, so that's just hearty meal provides +1 bonus on all saving throws. Alright, yeah. Let's see. Click OK and begin resting. Alright, so I managed to get 4 rations. Linzi failed in camouflage. Way to go, Linzi. And Valerie hopelessly spoiled the hearty meal. Valerie. You're better with a sword than with a cooking pot. But we are rested. And let's continue. Ah, here we are. Oleg's trading posts. Do I want to enter? Alright. Let's look for the entrance. Save yourselves, fools. That doesn't sound good. Was that orcish? That doesn't look like orcs. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's taxes. And some beer. Where is that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's taxes. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come... Huh. You must be the guest from Restov. Let's see. So, we can be neutral good, or we can be lawful neutral. I'm not interested in bloodshed. I'm gonna pick that one because we have some wounded party members. So maybe it's not ideal to have a combat right now. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way, and I'll let you go in peace. Alright, we'll leave. But what makes you think we won't just return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when we've got easy pickings from Restov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets.
To victory!
Okay, so far for avoiding combat. Yes, Smilodon, you go there. Amiri, you go there. And Valerie, nope.
This should do it.
Valerie and myself will take that one, I assume. Alright, we're cleaning house. Let's go, shebang! Yes, blood for Gorum. I love this character. Alright, looter the loot, and let's see what's going on here. Take that, you scoundrels. But now, the girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw it. Just needed to be sure you were alright. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. Aww. This nice little couple moment going on. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so, unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they? And when will they arrive? Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What I want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gates so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them for long ago, but if not for Svetlana. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? For a Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. That Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes and call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord. They're killed fast, if they're lucky. If not... Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Most of the gang is made of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Doven from this rock come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I... We saw the bodies. Now I can choose lawful good, chaotic neutral, or lawful evil. Now normally I would be like a good character, but since Grenn is supposed to be neutral, I'm gonna have to pick the chaotic neutral option. It's gonna be a bit of a change of pace for myself, since, like I said, normally I play good characters, so there's gonna be some different dialogue options that I need to choose right now. I'll help you. Not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Well, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape some sort of reward together for you if we manage to defend the post. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Duff. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar and a box of alchemist fire looks like. Alchemist fire? We could put it by the gate. Light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a bow back in my day. Can you answer a few more questions for me? Enough about the bandits for now. I saw someone run out of the trading post. Do you know who it was? That must have been Buchan. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Tell me more about yourselves. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Restov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. Oleg, I like to see your guts. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything. But alright, have a look. Alright, and here we have the trading screen. On the left is Oleg's inventory, pretty much. It's a good amount of stuff here. A small bag of holding, very nice. A ring of protection for 2000 gold, sure. A heavy shield, wow, this expensive stuff. All masterwork items, look at that. Alright, so let's see what we can get rid of. Pretty much everything, I guess. Bloodstone, the incense, one of the maps, book, the ink. Oh, these ingredients are quite expensive, it seems. Not quite sure how they come into play yet, but I'm gonna keep the ingredients for now and see if we can use them for cooking or something, if that gives some kind of bonus. Not sure. This can go. That can all go. Camping supplies we should keep, and the pelts can also go. Alright, what else do we have? That we should keep. Copper ring, silver chain, silver medallion, gold ring, and bracers of armor. These braces grant their wearer an armor bonus of +1, just as though they were wearing armor. Like most bonuses, an armor bonus does not stack with armor bonus from different sources, such as bonuses from wearing armor or mage armor spell. Okay, so that's not gonna do much for us since we are all wearing armor, so unless there is a monk character who does not wear armor, I think I can just sell this. There we go. Let's see. Leather armor can go. Padded armor can go. There is studded leather. That one we probably need to keep. Chain shirt. What is Valerie wearing? She's wearing banded mail. And this is leather armor. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the studded leather and give that to Linzi. And the rest can all go. And then the weapons, that's a torch. All the daggers can go. That was a sword, that was not a dagger, but okay. Long sword. What was the other sword? A masterwork, okay. The masterwork items I'm gonna keep for now and see if I can improve the gear. Longbow we don't need, shortbow we don't need, spear we don't need, heavy mace we don't need, fauchard we don't need. Masterwork light mace, I'm gonna keep that one again. Composite longbow I'm gonna keep as well, just in case that we get a companion that can actually use a bow. And then these can all go. Short sword. Yeah, okay, that's that. All right, 641 gold. Thank you very much. Do we have a Oh, Masterwork Dwarven Urgrush. I think I can work with that. Deals 1d6 damage. Yeah, that's not too much. Dwarven War Axe, but that's a one-hander. Masterwork Dwarven War Axe. I'd be interested in that one. Costs 100 gold. Why does it only cost 100 gold if it says 400 there? Dwarven War Axe. So now I have a scimitar which does 1d6. And a Masterwork Dwarven War Axe cannot be equipped by this character? Are you kidding? It's a dwarven weapon. Why can I not equip that? Huh? That doesn't make sense, does it? Valerie cannot equip... Nobody can equip that, really. Why is that? Very strange. Very strange. Is there a Masterwork Scimitar? There is. Not sure if I want to invest in that though. Okay, let's take the money for now. There we go. And then we have to go to the inventory. And we have to give Linzi a better armor. There we go. And let's see. This is a Masterwork Bastard Sword. Okay, so we don't have to use the Masterwork Longsword. We're gonna keep it anyway, but and this is a regular scimitar. But I'm very surprised. Why can I not wield a dwarven weapon all of a sudden? That makes no sense. Anyway, we have a level up that we can do. So I'm gonna do that. Wait, let's first look around.
All according to plan.
We're first gonna look around and then see if we can find the traps and the tar and everything that is gonna help us.
In due time.
Some disgusting slush in a pot. Let's spill that. That's good. Get some more stuff. A spoon. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna kick some bandit ass with our spoon. It's a spoon of bandit ass kicking. There should be a supplement. Oh, potatoes. Yes. Yes. Give me those potatoes. I'm gonna collect all the potatoes in Galarian. All of them. That's my favorite food. So what was I trying to say actually? Because I lost my train of thought when I saw the potatoes. That happens. Food. And especially potatoes. And then... that's it. There goes my brain. I really don't remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, there's nothing there. That door cannot be chosen.
As it should be.
Anything else that we can find? Anything else? There is a well. The old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof. Okay. Let's not go down the well. Is there more potatoes? There is some bucklers. Alright, and there was someone standing here. Oh yeah, that's Bucken, the guy that ran out of the trading post when the attack was there. Let's talk to him. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Bucken, local herbalist. What brings you here?
Tell me about yourself.
What's there to tell? I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them, gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people.
We could use your help fighting the bandits.
Where is this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. So we received a potion of cure light wounds.
The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg. Maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good.
Oh yeah, I succeeded. Alright. Well, alright. I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me. Maybe even heroic ones.
Well, Linzi, that's your job. Write the man some heroic verses, will ya? We'll talk later.
Alright, so we have the tar in place. We have... that's the box of alchemist fire, I assume. This is traps. Alright. So let's take a look at the level up process. We're gonna start with the main character, Grenn Blackforge. And at level 2 he gains no abilities whatsoever. So he's going to go up in the druid level, of course. Next, I have 3 skill points to allocate, so I'm gonna go with Perception, Lore Nature. As I mentioned earlier, I was going to switch between Knowledge World, Knowledge Arcana and Athletics, so I'm gonna pick Knowledge Arcana this time. There we go. And that's about it. So we get a special ability, it seems. Acrobatics. You can move through a threatened square without provoking an attack of opportunity from an enemy by using acrobatics. When moving in this way, you move at half speed. That is very handy, I think. And yeah, that's it. Complete. That was an easy one. Alright, let's take a look at Valerie. So Valerie is going to level up as a fighter. And there are 2 abilities. A bonus combat feat at first level, and at every even level thereafter a fighter gains a bonus feat in addition to those gained from normal advancement. These bonus feats must be selected from those listed as combat feats, sometimes also called fighter bonus feats. Alright. And Burst Barrier. At second level, a Tower Shield specialist can use his shield to screen himself from burst spells and effects. gaining a +1 bonus on reflex saves against them while employing a tower shield. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels after second, to a maximum of +5 at 18th level. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess we need to, okay, first do the spells, and then I guess we need to choose that combat feat. Let's see, there is 3 skill points that we can choose. I would say Persuasion with 15 charisma. Athletics would make sense, and then Knowledge World or Lore Nature. I think Lore Nature is gonna be Grenn's specialty, so I will pick Knowledge World. I think that makes sense. Although mobility is also pretty handy actually. Enables you to move near opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that might actually be more important for a frontline fighter than Knowledge World, actually. Let's put it in mobility. So I'm guessing Persuasion, Athletics, and Mobility are gonna be the ones that I want to focus on with Valerie. And then we have to choose a bonus combat feat. So the game is suggesting weapon focus. I think maybe armor is more interesting. So get a +1 armor. Is there something with their shield focus as well? Increase the armor bonus by any shield. Oh, look at that. So by choosing armor focus and shield focus, I could increase the armor class with 2. That is very good actually. Let's start with armor focus. And that's going to be heavy armor. And that's it for Valerie, it seems. Complete. Alright, and let's just make sure here for a second, but it would make sense that she's wearing heavy armor. Yes, okay. Just checking. Next up is Linzi. She's going to go up as a bard, and she has every skill as a class skill. So which ones do we need for sure? Persuasion and use magic device makes sense, I guess. Stealth would be good. Trickery would be good, and I assume mobility I could put 1 point in just to get the bonus. And yeah, I think that's okay. Use magic device, definitely I want to keep maximized. Stealth and trickery as well. And yeah, then we need to see what we can do with the other point, maybe. Yeah, not sure. We'll see. That's for the next level. Alright, then we have to choose a bard talent. And the game asks us to choose, or suggests that we take weapon focus. And I am going to do that, and I'm gonna give Linzi a short bow instead of a crossbow, because I think there is a feat later on which lets you shoot more than once per round, if I'm not mistaken. and that works with a bow, but it doesn't work with a crossbow. If I recall correctly, of course. So that's a bit it's a bit vague in my memory at the moment. But we're going to pick a weapon focus short bow. There we go. And then we need to pick one more spell. The options that I think are very good are grease for sure. This is covers a solid surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area needs to make a reflex save or fall. So that is a good one. I think Hideous Laughter is a good one as well. Creature collapses into gales of manic laughter, falling prone. The subject can take no actions while laughing and is not considered helpless. So that's a nice one as well. And then Sleep is amazing at first level. So a magical slumber to come upon 4 hit die of creatures, and those who are closest to the spell's point of origin are affected first. So sleeping creatures are helpless, and wounding awakens an affected creature. So this is a very strong spell at first level, maybe also still at second level, I'm not sure. But once you encounter higher level creatures, this becomes kind of useless. So I think it would be helpful in the coming battle if those bandits are coming back. That would be interesting. I think it's between Sleep and Grease. I think with this battle coming up, I'm gonna just pick Sleep and then we can see how it affects the battle. If I can cast it, that is. As a bard, I should be able to cast it. Okay. And that's complete. Alright, and the last one is Amiri. And Amiri is getting a rage power. And she's getting uncanny dodge. The character can react to danger before her senses would normally allow her to do so. She cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does she lose her dexterity bonus to armor class if the attacker is invisible. She still loses her dexterity bonus to armor class if immobilized. A character with this ability can lose her dexterity bonus to armor class if an opponent successfully uses the feint action against her. Okay, yeah, that's handy, I suppose. Let's go to next, and what are the skills that we need for Amiri? What makes sense? So athletics makes sense, mobility makes sense, lore nature for a barbarian makes sense as well. Perception is always good. Let's put 1 in persuasion just to get the bonus, but it's not really necessary, I think. And lore nature, I don't know if we need a second person with a high lore nature. That's a bit the question. I think the idea is to have as many skills as possible at a high level, divided over the party, I mean. So yeah, I think we'll keep this for now. And then we have to choose a rage power. We can choose Swift Foot, which makes us, which increases our base speed. A Reckless Stance. Barbarian can attack with Abandon at the expense of her defense. It's not a good idea probably because our armor class isn't that high anyway at the moment. Lethal Stance. The Barbarian can focus her strikes. She gains a +1 competence bonus on melee attacks or melee attacks and thrown weapon attack rolls. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels the Barbarian has. This is a stance rage power. Okay. And the guarded stance. More defense. Lesser Beast Totem. While raging, the Barbarian gains 2 claw attacks. These attacks are considered primary attacks and are made at the Barbarian's full base attack bonus. The claws deal 1d6 points of slashing damage. Yeah, so this is definitely something that I want to take as well. Because I think there is this is the lesser one, there is a normal one, Beast Totem, and then there is a greater one, and the normal one and the greater one I think have very interesting bonuses. But I think for now I'm gonna go with the bonus to attack that can never hurt. Let's take the Lethal Stance. And on the next level we're gonna go to the Beast Totem. Or on the 4th level that's gonna be then. Okay, yeah, so it's there twice. Complete. Okay, and now I think we are ready for the combat. So there is the box with the alchemist fire is there. There is the traps. We have the tar. And I think Bokken was helping us as well. So we should be ready. Although we could use some more health maybe. Let's see, how many hit points is that? Is that worth sacrificing a potion? I have no idea how hard these battles are going to be, so
Adventures call to them.
I think it doesn't hurt to have everyone at maximum health. Let's go into the inventory here and give out some potions, because it seems that not everyone has them. Alright, Valerie also doesn't have a health potion. Okay. So, Valerie, drink the potion. That's only a +2, really? She doesn't have a lot of effect, it seems, from these potions. Ah, but that's just because she has a lot more hit points, maybe. Yeah, that's probably the thing.
What you want?
Alright.
I am yours to command.
Alright, so now everybody's full again. Let's give Valerie some more potions. She might need them. I have no idea how many bandits are going to show up, but if it's like the first big combat where it was 2 against 1, then we're in for a treat again. So everybody is ready. Let's talk to Oleg.
I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. That's very brave of you, Valerie. Finally, a fight. I was bored with all that talking. Blood for Gorum. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. That's right, Linzi. We all have to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. Yes. I beg you be careful and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Well, Oleg just needs to fire a burning arrow into the crate of alchemist fire. That's pretty much all he needs to do. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. Yes. 6 hours and 40 minutes later. Doom, 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 doom. There they are. Bang. Alright. So how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is 3 with bow and arrow. And there is... oh, it's at 7 actually. Is it? Yeah, there is another small one there. Oh, and this one is going down already. Alright, how are we going to do this? I need Linzi to cast the sleep spell. So she needs to move over there. We're gonna let them come to us, I think. That would make the most sense. Yeah, nope. Alright, so, Linzi, can you, no, oh, there is more even. Okay, well, I need Linzi to walk up all the way over there. Because I want to cast the sleep spell here on these people, actually on the archers. That would be good if they would be if the archers are asleep, that would be amazing. Okay, that's far enough, Linzi. So, why don't you cast the sleep spell there? Alright, seems that this is going quite well. Yeah, that was a piece of cake, it seems. So did that spell go off actually? Does it mention somewhere? Linzi casts sleep. Ah, will saving throw succeeded. Okay, yeah, no, it didn't go off. Alright, that's that, I guess. And let's loot some more stuff. Collect all of that. Not even all the traps went off, so that's great. walking through the tar ourselves now. Let's talk to Oleg. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our buccan here taught them a thing or two as well. Now, my lord. I like this. Keep calling me my lord, buddy. Head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. Yes, you need to clean up the tar. And make this place accessible again for future guests. That's correct. And this is for your efforts. Now don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Yeah, right. Like we're gonna turn down 100 gold pieces. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Alright, does Bakken have to say anything? We sure showed them what's what. Yes. Alright, let's head into the inn. We can see what the Oleg's trading post is all about from the inside. Seems like a cozy place. Someone overturned some chairs there. Must have been a bar brawl that we were not a part of. Potatoes? Oh yeah. Is that actually up for grabs, these potatoes? Because I need them. Let's talk to Svetlana real quickly. I'm glad it's over, even if there was a fight. We'll talk tomorrow, once I've finished working. Yes. Can I grab some potatoes? Thank you. Can I grab other ingredients? Thank you. Anything else that I can grab? You know I'm taking everything that's not bolted down to the floor, right? I've said that in the second episode, and that holds true to this day. There is a case there which is locked, which... why are you not picking it?
Anything is possible.
What's up with that, Linzi? What's up with that? No. Okay. So everyone has their own bed, it seems. And I would say we can rest. That's a camp. How do you rest? That's a good question. Go to sleep. Okay. Let's go to sleep. 17 hours later. What? We slept 17 hours? Seriously? You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you found out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then... Dun, dun, dun.
Please hear me.
The guardian of the bloom appears.
Hear me.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord that is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
And how can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Alright, so there are no threats in this location. It's sort of a headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you will be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion, but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. Alright, I think that's a good point to make a cut in the episode right now. If you've enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you would like to follow along on this adventure, then critically hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.